Now excited to be joined by a very special guest. It is Rome Odunze. Rome, we're recording this on Wednesday, and by the time this comes out on Friday, you're going to know where your NFL career is going to begin. So, as of this moment, we don't know where that NFL contract will be signed, but we do know what you'll be signing with. You're here today on behalf of Sharpie. You've got a custom pen that you're going to be able to sign your first contract with, which was so cool. You went through a Sharpie signature combine. Tell us about what all the different things that you're doing with them.
Yeah, no, I went through a combine to, make sure my signature was just right, just like, I go through the NFL combine, but making sure my signature is ready to go for all the moments that, Sharpie will be involved with going forward with my rookie season, whether it's the contract or, the different things that I'll be signing throughout my rookie season. And for me, I see myself as an elite athlete, so I think I need an elite pen, especially when I'm taking notes. I don't want any smear, no smudge, no bleed, and the Sharpie S Gel pen provides just that. So yeah, it's my little unique pen. It's got my signature on it, but yeah,
Very cool. Very cool.
thank.
So you did need a Sharpie to be able to tweet at Caleb Williams. I saw that the other day. He had the tweet about seeing you at the airport and you were going to Detroit and how you joked previously that if you were trying to fly a plane, like you wouldn't be able to land it in case of an emergency. You couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I actually dropped you on my big board when I saw that because I want my
Oh
receivers
man.
to. I know it's a tough look. I want my receivers to just have irrational confidence that they could do anything.
Okay.
Would you have irrational confidence that you could play quarterback in case of emergency?
Oh, absolutely, definitely. I mean, I could hand the ball off. I could throw some check downs, and I could throw it deep. I don't know if I'm hitting anything on timing, but I'm gonna let the wide receivers go make a play. That's for sure.
Better quarterback than pilot, confirmed.
Yeah, definitely.
That makes sense. There are some skeptics about the Kalen DeBoer fit at Alabama. There are some skeptics, I think, in the SEC, people that wonder if he can replace Nick Saban at Alabama. What would you tell those people?
Oh man, I mean, replace Nick Saban. I don't think that's the right question to ask. I think you leave Nick Saban as it was, as a tremendous coach. Some would say was one of the best coaches in college football, and you take on exactly what Kalen DeBoer is going to bring, which if in my experience was a very genuine person and a mindset to go win games. He led us to go play in a national championship game. So I think he'll bring just that, and I think you can look at his pedigree throughout his entire college football tenure. It's impressive. I mean, the guy's lost, I think, 10 games total. So, I think he's the man for the job, and I think they'll come around to it. And when they continue to have success, I think they'll continue to welcome him.
What is it about his offense that's unique compared to others that you've seen?
I think it's very explosive in the fact that he wants to throw the ball downfield and he wants to create running lanes for running backs to have big runs, and it's very flavor of the week as well. It has its base concept and those base things that you continue to go back on, but it just allows for so many adjustments from week to week to fit the attack plan that needs to go into to attack each and every defense that changes each and every week.
When he came to Washington, did you think about transferring? And if so, where would you have gone?
I did think about transferring. I did. First and foremost, I was, gonna hear the coaches out. So I hadn't really talked to any, other coaches from any other programs yet. Honestly, I never officially entered the transfer portal just because I wanted to hear out the coaches first to see if I liked what they had to say, and I did. And they showed me Michael Penix's film, and it was pretty much set in stone from that point. So there was no really schools I thought of transferring after that because I had already, got re-recruited and recommitted to the Huskies.
It would have made sense for you to go to a lot of different places, though. I mean, it's easy for us to kind of think about it as college football fans. Did you ever have anybody reach out to you and be like, "Hey, man, no, not in like a tampering way, but like you could have done some big things playing here." But at the same time, it's like it's hard to see your career playing out any differently.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think, even afterwards, after I had left college football, there's, other teams saying different things from the coaches that I've talked to from the recruiting, hit me up like, hey, we could have done this, but man, you made a good choice. But no, I don't think there was anybody during that process that really was directly hitting me up, honestly. But definitely some coaches and stuff afterwards that were like, hey, you could have done this, but you had a pretty good years as well. So
You were a big time recruit, coming out of Bishop Gorman, a place that obviously has produced so much talent. I was looking at your rosters the other day, like while you were there. It's unbelievable. I mean, the receiver room alone is just kind of insane. So, obviously, like you were very well known as a recruit. I found your 24/7 sports evaluation from back in 2019. I want to read it to you and get your unfiltered thoughts on it, if that's okay.
Okay, let's hear it.
So it says lean frame with length and strong build, room to add mass without losing flexibility, stellar straight line speed, physicality to gain separation at the line of scrimmage, smooth route runner, although needs some refinement in getting out of breaks, athleticism to go up for the football in traffic, good body control and fluidity to make defenders miss in space, threat to stretch the field and get behind the secondary, could improve as a natural pass catcher and be more consistent over the middle, potential multi-year starter to Power 5 level and all conference type performer, upside as a day 3 NFL draft selection.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I mean, it was all sounding good until they talked about day three. I don't know about all that, but that was pretty good. Yeah, I think, 2019, yeah, I mean, it probably could improve on some of those things. And at that point in my career, and, we'll continue to improve. But, that was a pretty solid description. I thought it was all going well till they said day three. I was like, dang, I mean, all those things, and I'm going day three. Geez.
That's exactly the part that I just wanted to get to. It's like what determines that at that point if you say all those positive things.
Right.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
they didn't really believe some of those things they put down, that's for sure.
very true, very true. Do you mind if I critique your Chipotle order?
Oh, no, go ahead, man.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so if someone hasn't seen this on Twitter, it's all over, social media and stuff like that. The order is double tortilla, double
Uh-huh.
chicken, double white rice, black
Uh-huh.
beans, pico, corn salsa, sour cream, cheese, lettuce.
Mhm.
Um, like a lot of the things that you got going there. Okay. I really
Okay.
this is going to be the evaluation all over again. I'm going to get to the end here.
Okay.
The double tortilla Rome, that is a game-changing move. Like if you're going burrito,
Absolutely.
you can't just have one tortilla, right? Like how many times that's probably saved you a million times, right?
Oh, yeah. No, 100%. I mean, it's mandatory just because, I mean, it the way, it's supposed to be done, it's spread out a little bit. It's just not two tortillas stacked on top of each other, It creates a wider surface area, and that's perfect for what I need.
Okay, so love all that. No problem with it whatsoever. But why are you anti-guacamole?
Oh man, I got the corn salsa in there. I got the pico de gallo. Like, the guac just adds too much to it. I want the chicken. I want to taste the rice. Like, I feel like I'm adding too many different flavors at that point.
Can never have too many flavors in a Chipotle
But
burrito
I'm a
bowl.
big chips and guac guy. Like, you can, if that's what you need. How about with the burrito with the chips and guac on the side?
Okay,
Is
that's
that
good.
okay?
That's fine. I just didn't want to hear that you were some anti-avocado guy. That
Oh
you would have
no.
moved down on the draft board again if that happened.
Man, I'm gonna be, day three, just like 24/7 on your list at the end of this.
This has been great, man. I want to get you out of here with some rapid fire. I know you got a million things to do. Just first thing that comes to mind, does that work for you?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, true or false? Catching passes from a lefty is super weird at first, and maybe just kind of always super weird.
False.
It looks weird. It looks weird coming out of his hand. And
Does it?
look, I graduated from Indiana. I've seen so much of Michael Penix, and it is still weird watching it come out of his hand for everybody
Right.
else except you.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, when I watch this film, I don't even think I noticed it. So maybe it's a little weird for me to watch righties nowadays, but it's smooth to me.
Fair, fair. If you could go back and play one college game against a specific corner that you felt like got the better of you, who would it be?
Oh man, got the better of me. Uh I don't know. I wouldn't know. I would say, I would go against I'm forgetting his name. He's from Oregon. He plays for New England now. Christian Gonzalez. I thought he was a really good corner. I mean, I wouldn't say he got the better of me, but I think we didn't have enough reps in the games to determine those things. So I would say him.
You're going to get your chance very soon on that one, so you don't
Yeah,
have
for
to worry
sure.
about that. What's your favorite route to run?
Go ball. Touchdown. Yeah.
Excluding Husky Stadium, what was your favorite place to play in college?
Oh, I really liked. I liked playing at Oregon just because the atmosphere was great. You know, they were hollering at us, they hated us, and we hated them. So that atmosphere was a lot of fun.
Okay, last one for you. Odunze. Can you just pronounce your name correctly here so that nobody ever gets it wrong again?
Yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna do first and last. Rome Odunze.
Do you get people that say Rome, or like how do people
Oh yeah.
butcher Rome?
Oh yeah. It's Rome. They think it's Romeo Dunze instead of, separating it. Romy. There's been several different things, but for the record, here it is.
Okay, last one for you. My buddy lives like a stone's throw away from Soldier Field. He's got a view from his place. He needs a roommate, but says he can only, he's only willing to take someone on if they got a Netflix account or something like that. So
Okay.
if by the time people are listening to this, you do go to a certain team that plays in a certain windy city, if you need a roommate, I got you covered. We'll take care
Okay.
of that. We'll take that offline.
Okay, yeah, no, shoot. If I don't gotta pay, crazy high rent or anything, I'm down for it. So I got a Netflix password he can share, but he's got to bring something to the relationship as well. You know what I mean? Like it's not, I need the Hulu or something.
He's got Hulu, so that'll
Okay,
work. That'll be
okay,
perfect. That'll be
sounds good.
perfect. Rome, really appreciate the time. Best of luck with everything you do after you sign on the dotted line with Sharpie, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Have a good
Appreciate it,
one.
man.
Yeah, peace.